You know what? I don't like what I'm hearing. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm watching. I don't like what I'm listening to. I don't like what I'm reading. This isn't ubiquitous in terms of the sport of battle rap and hip hop. This is uneventful. This is unlikely. Huh? This is uneventful. This is unimpactful. This is sloppy, dusty, soft, unmitigated. All the temerity, the audacity, the betrayal of what's supposed to happen in a rap battle. I don't like it. And y'all said we're dragging it. This has been going on since what, last year to now. They're dragging it. No Targaryens involved. No Game of Thrones involved. They're dragging it. And by the way, this is the Allegedly podcast. Everything I say and do is for entertainment purposes only. Let's move forward. Everything I say and do entertainment purposes only. And it's your boy Jay Black, a.k.a. Black Man, Mr. Shake my hand, hit the like button. I hate to see this pop up. We skipped over a few pages and some of a few documentations, and now we're here. It's brought back up, and this is the lawsuit. This is the UMG versus Drake lawsuit. We'll get to that's what we gotta get to in a second. And honestly, how does Iceman come out with this going on? Iceman's supposed to come out in 2025. How does this come out? This has to be done. This has to be finished before the rollout. With what's going on now? You know what I'm saying? I think you have to freeze Iceman and put it on chill, because this is cold to the sport of hip hop. I don't like it, man. Let's get to it. We had a lawyer in the courtroom when the situation was happening. You know, he's going to give his brief details on what he saw and how he saw it. Let's see what he says. And we also have some readings to get to. Let's get to it.
Drake versus Universal Music Group. Judge Vargas just completed her hearing on the motion to dismiss. Let me tell you what I think she's going to do with this case. As
She's going to drop it, right?
you know, Drake sued Universal Music claiming defamation in the publication of the song Not Like Us, making him and calling him a pedophile when in fact he never was. Universal Music Group moved to dismiss those claims. They say, Judge, you can't actually...
Now, again, I will say that's some harsh words to say. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a hit dog gonna holler. It's how you defend yourself. It's how you go about doing things after it was said and done. You understand? And I'm like, this, something don't sit right.
bring a lawsuit like this. Why? Because the statement certified lover boy,
Certified.
pedophile,
Back.
first off, how do you certify a lover boy in the same way you certify a
back.
pedophile? Hyperbole, trash talk, just nonsense being said in rap songs. That's not something you can sue for. You have to dismiss this case. What do
What happened?
I think the judge is going to do? Universal's big argument is that look at the context of what happened here. In the tailor-made freestyle, Drake was out there saying, yeah, go ahead, talk about how I like young girls. That's going to be a win for me. That's an actual...
You know what? Hearing that now, in hindsight, it's kind of crazy. Because if you look at that line again, is he saying, hopefully I'm 100% bugging. That'd be nice, right? Actually, I think I'm wrong, because I don't think he was thinking like that. Drake, it's impossible, right? Yeah, talk about me liking young girls to win for me. Because when you do that, I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna get you. Go ahead and play around and play them games. Call me that, and I got you. My lawyers, they're gonna pack you up. My friend Tsunami, Sue Young, huh? The sewer. They're gonna get you, brother. Say the line again. Say it again.
Quote from the tailor-made freestyle. And now Kendrick comes back. He accepts his invitation to talk about the young girls. So what's the problem? This is the trash talk back and forth that we all expected to happen in this rap battle.
Exactly. Once they went behind not just doing compound rhyming and lyrics versus lyrics, and they say a low blow here, a low blow there, we expected y'all to do the dirt shit, the mudslinging.
Drake's lawyers made a great argument, which is, wait a second, Not Like Us was not part of the rap battle. Yeah.
What? Huh? What did you just say? Tech the what? I leave the... It's no way I heard that right. It's impossible. And you said that's a great argument? You mean to tell me they in them courtrooms right now saying to the good people that Not Like Us is not a part of the rap battle? What? Disgusting. Huh? That don't make sense. It's not even the last song in the rap battle. The last song was Hard Part 6. What are y'all? Huh? Am I bugging right now? Am I being trolled? Did y'all tag me to some troll footage to get me going, to get me hot? Because I didn't just hear that. Do we realize if you listen to the actual rap barracks, listen to the rap battle, listen to the lyrics, that Not Like Us is literally a response to what Drake said? Shout out to Curtis King and Daylight. It's the rebuttal. The entire song is a rebuttal, basically. What? You rapping like you try to free them slaves. You rapping like you try to free them slaves. Cool. So I guess you not like us. Black, chill, bro. You know what you heard it wrong. He ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? You had some, special coffee this morning. So you hearing things. You're going crazy, Jay Black. Just chill out. He didn't say that. Replay it and he gonna say something different. I 100% guarantee that, Black. Just chill, Black. Because he didn't say that. And he didn't say it was a great argument. Black, chill. Go back 30 seconds and play it again. Black, cool. All right, so I got you. Because he didn't say that. I didn't hear that. My fault. I want to apologize to y'all at home. My fault. I heard it wrong. It happens. I make mistakes. I know. Let's get it. Let's see what he said. There's no way.
Invitation to talk about the young girls. So what's the problem? This is the trash talk back and forth that we all expected to happen in this
Yeah, see, he ain't say it. My fault, y'all. I heard it wrong.
rap battle. Drake's lawyers made a great argument, which is, wait a second. Not Like Us was not part of the rap battle.
Shut up! I'm not talking to you, champ. I'm just saying this. Shut up! Disgusting! The betrayal! Please just don't, when I press the play button, please don't tell me that's working. Please don't tell me that that's working. just don't say that it's working in the courtroom. You can say it. Okay, cool. We're gonna let you say it. You already said it's online. It's in ether. Cool. But just don't tell me that it's that line is working, please. Please.
Yeah, it was a song in the rap battle, but it eclipsed the rap battle and became its own thing, a cultural phenomenon, a song like no other song.
What does that mean? So it's being penalized for being successful? It's being penalized for being successful? What? Make that make sense. What are we doing? Judge, that's what I need you to do, Judge. All right, there's a rapper. His name is Common, right? And then, if I'm not mistaken, he got some money, but he likes to keep some money on him. And in his pockets, right? He should have some sense. So contact Common, right? And then ask him for some sense. Because if this is working, if this is making sense to y'all, first off, you claimed it. Imagine penalizing Pac for that. Because people say that just generally now. I feel like that eclipsed like the entire, you can say that without even thinking about the battle between him and Biggie. Okay, kinda. It's happening. I feel like I be saying that just to be saying it sometimes. First off, but so the song is being penalized because it's successful? If anything, I think they should be talking about we shouldn't be having a debate about the lyrics and the trash talking. And if anything, it should be about, UMG did some payola and they artificially got it to this point through this way, through this back door with this and that. Like, it should be about that. Let me hear more about that, please. Because the lyrics argument in a rap battle was just not computing to me at all.
In the history of music, quite frankly, it got to 300 million streams in 35 days. Nothing.
Okay, because the top two artists in hip hop currently went back and forth during a slow time. Of course, the songs were successful, and that song was pretty much the ending of the rap battle, and it was a bop. What did y'all expect to happen? And then Drake didn't have a counter for that song, so the song just lived on as a victory song. So people replayed it and replayed it and replayed it, and it was catchy. Dijon Mustard laid down the track, laid down the beat, and it had a bop to it. What are y'all doing right now? Y'all woke me up this morning to get me hot, to get me going. I should have went live. I should have went live on that. Yeah.
Nothing else has ever done that. Today it sits at 9 billion streams. The way Universal took this song and pushed it out, they made it into something else.
The way Universal took this song and pushed it, oh my goodness, bro. We acting like the song wasn't a banger. We really doing this. We having this bot. I did a video on this, people saying bot and this and that a year ago. Y'all chose the wrong song. Y'all chose the wrong song. Y'all should have chose Meet the Grams 616 or something. Y'all chose the most catchiest shit. Sweet shit music, and I won't pass the ox. Yeah. Like, come, what y'all doing?
The judge's decision is basically what would a reasonable listener listening to this song decide?
What would a reasonable listener? If y'all say a reasonable listener, this shit should be done. A reasonable listener.
Arguably, the judge could find that a reasonable listener, I don't know who the reasonable listener is. It's too early in the case. I need more evidence. I need more discovery. I need to actually see what...
Why I feel like we adding so many parameters around a basic conversation? Why I feel like we adding so many layers in the structure and, you know, checking the foundation of this and that for a basic convo? Like what are we talking about here?
People have been saying about this song, what people can testify about how they heard it, so on and so forth. Long story short, I think what's going to happen in this...
How I heard it was a rap battle ensued between two artists that's been going on for slick shit. Shades been thrown over a decade, controversy. Things being said about Kendrick prior to that, you know, and he said what he said. We fast forward to 2024, and somebody got mobbed. That's it. Somebody got hit in the head. I didn't look at it past nothing else. That's me personally. Again, I'm part of battle rap. Niggas say, people say stuff about each other all the time. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. They even show shit. I ain't gonna get it. I was at an event recently, about a week. You had one battle rapper call this person all types of names. You're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And the crowd going crazy face to face. Fuck a track, face to face. Inches away in their yeah, you ain't that, you ain't. So pardon me if I have this type of attitude right now. Pardon me, people. I apologize. Pardon me.
This case, the motion to dismiss will get denied. It's way too early to try to dismiss this case. Either way, this case will get appealed to the Second Circuit, and so you're going to have this case going on and on for quite a long time.
And that's not a good look. Iceman is supposed to drop in 2025, according to Drake, according to what he posted, right? Imagine Pusha T and Malice going on the rollout, right? Interviews, songs dropping, and let's just switch it with Drake and Iceman. Every time that this lawsuit pops up, it's just not a good look. Imagine you trying to do an organic rollout, you with streamers, you got a new song dropping, and oh, okay, page 2, New York Times or whatever it is, oh, this lawsuit is getting deeper, and we found out this, like, it don't look good. It don't look good. Just give me all the facts. It just don't look good. It's going to hurt everything that he's doing right now. It's going to hurt his music. It's going to hurt his music.
I think this case needs to settle because the way these lawyers and the lawyers were both.
And then you saying it needs to settle, right? This is my thing, right? Okay. And it's going to sound crazy, y'all. I guess some of y'all didn't like it when I said it before. I'm going to say it again. This is how I feel. I get up on this mic to say how I feel. Like, I can't do this. I'm telling you how I feel. If he gets $2 billion, that's a win. That's a win. You still can look at it bad, but for $2 billion? Oh, we caught him, we got him, they did something wrong, and I got $2 billion. All right. That's shout out to John Jones. That's FU money. That's how I'm about to start my own UMG money, low key. I know UMG probably makes more than that. But that not anything under that, but let's just say you settle and you get $200 million. That's a lose for you. You're in a lose-lose situation if you can't get that. Settling, now we're talking about settling? And then you have to prove, you have to win this, not this way, but the other way. Like, okay, we found out behind the scenes UMG was contacting this person, contacting radio station, contacting influence, and they did this. A lot of underhanded tactics. You got to win that way. You can't win, oh man, yeah, Kendrick called me this name and that name, and I just thought it was too far, it was too harsh, and I got to sue. That sounds crazy. You win that way, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy, man. As a rap battle fan, it sounds crazy.
Phenomenal on both sides. The way these lawyers need to settle, because the way these lawyers, and the lawyers were both phenomenal on both sides.
To get the courtroom to say, or to even have them say like even some way agree or nod their head to, oh, not like us is not a part of the rap battle. That lawyer on Drake's side must use every big word possible in sequence. And to me, still wouldn't make sense. You're saying it's a great lawyer. Damn, it gotta be a fire lawyer.
The way these lawyers were going, all the issues that the judge brings up, this looks like a case that could last with appeals for years and years.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You're saying for years and years and years, dog.
And years going all the way to the Supreme Court. Drake could get a huge bag. Universal could win.
And what's the huge bag? If it's $200 million, that's what you was about to get anyway. If it's $400 million, that's kind of what she was already getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, for that amount, that's not good. Because now it's like it's kind of tarnishing your legacy in a sense, man. I'm telling you.
Which would be terrible, because the conversation around this lawsuit will continue on, making Drake seem like a crybaby. Terrible, because the conversation around this lawsuit will continue on, making Drake seem like a crybaby. Settle this case.
And honestly, that's what the reasonable person would, you know, say it's a reasonable listener. That's what a reasonable person would kind of like, okay, that's how, you know, the majority think in terms of this. But we also have some readings to do. We have the actual readings from inside the court, even though he went over the majority of it. We're going to read it anyway and see what's being said. You know what I'm saying? We're going to read it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is Inner City Press, and they're following this case and quoting, I think, verbatim what was said. Let's see what happened. I should have went live. I really should have went live with this. When the video is this long, I got to go live. Judge Vargas. It's hard for me to read because when I read from this panel right here, I got a light just blinding me as I read. But it is what it is. Fuck it. Now, my laptop is not right there. Hopefully y'all can see it, though. Judge Vargas, you seem to say this diss track could never be defamatory, but NY law says the form is not dispositive. Pardon me. UMG lawyer, look at the shock jock cases. Judge, not the same thing. Perhaps the court needs more info and cannot dismiss. Wow. UMG lawyer, Drake opened the door, and it says 3D, but I'm assuming it says supposed to be said in third person. When Kendrick Lamar says, heard you like him young, there is no surprise. Again, Drake said, talk about this, talk about that. Kendrick's like, okay, I'll oblige. I'm going to talk about it. And that's what the lawyer is saying. Vargas, Mr. Lamar says that there are secrets he has yet to reveal. It's ambiguous. How is that a negative? Because it's not out there. You don't know what he's talking about. You don't know what he's referring to. Let's continue. These questions, UMG lawyer says, these are questions of law the court can dismiss. Judge, what are certified PDFs? UMG lawyer, it's a play on Certified Lover Boy. The judge says, but would the ordinary listener know the name of Drake's album, Certified Lover Boy? Yes. Wasn't Certified Lover Boy a big situation? I think they would know. I think the initial or the core audience would know that. Even some nonchalant fans of hip hop would know that. What are we talking about? Okay. Drake's album, Certified Lover Boy. UMG, the context of all rumors about Drake and young females. UMG lawyer, we seek dismissal for Drake having used information and belief form of pleading. Judge says, okay, for Drake's defense, it's your turn. Mr. Gottlieb for Drake. Gottlieb, on a Rule 12 motion, the question of whether a listener could have thought facts were being conveyed. I guess that's the good defense. Could, would, should, the gray. Drake's lawyer, Gottlieb, they want Your Honor to weigh 7 articles 17 articles with it's time to weigh the evidence is not at this stage. Judge, can I take judicial notice? The lyrics are what they are. Gottlieb, UMG made the song more culturally ubiquitous than any other 9 billion streams. Play that at a bar mitzvah. Judge Vargas has an interest in bar mitzvah that would play this song. Judge, the judge is saying this. Oh shit. Judge, then there's the use of AI voice of Tupac. Drake's defense. I'm gonna say Drake's defense. I'm not convinced of the relevance. Judge, shouldn't I view the entire rap battle? Yes! Yes, you should, for context. The judges said that? Shouldn't I view the entire rap battle? Yes, you should, Judge. Obviously. Drake's defense, this was unique. You don't want her to listen to the whole battle, do you? You don't want her to see what Drake said, huh? Because they both were storm. I mean, again, Kendrick calling him that's wild. That's a crazy blow. But that's after Drake said what he said. So he said, since you want to go below the belt, let's do it. He said that was unique. Judge, Kendrick Lamar didn't know he performed at the Super Bowl. Drake's defense, UMG republished the material with knowledge when it launched the Super Bowl campaign. There were 3 attacks on his home. I think that's a good use, right? That you can connect that at least. That's a good defense in a sense. Gottlieb, the cover art is Drake's home with offender location tags. Judge says, didn't Drake say Lamar is not the biological father of his child? Wow! Let me find out the judge went to get the sense from Common. Oh shit! Let me find that out. That's wild. Okay, the judge is heating up. Gottlieb, Drake's defense, the court doesn't have enough info on that. What? You saying the people inside the court don't have the info on that? The jurors? What is he saying here? Here we go. Okay, now this makes sense. Drake's defense, 10% of the streams are false. A popular podcast alleged the use of bots. Some Joe Budden podcast? By the way, this is allegedly podcast. By the way, everything I say and do for entertainment purposes only. Don't tie in nothing. Don't try to use it. It's entertainment purposes only. All the videos I do on this channel, entertainment purposes only. Leave me out of it. Thank you. The Joe Budden podcast, did he retract that already? And let's just say, I'll give you another 10%. I'll say 20%. If you say 20% of shit is false, it's still a banger. It's still gonna be successful. It's still the tail end of a battle, which is a victory run song, basically. The video is still fire. It's gonna see success regardless. What? But I don't think that happened, personally. I think y'all use their own songs. I think honestly, UMG could have done nothing. This might be I think UMG could have did nothing, and this would have been like, oh shit, it still would have been that. Because the best advertising, the best marketing is the fact that it was in a fucking rap battle. The 2 biggest artists at the time, yes. There was whitelisting, you talking about the streamers and the reactors. We back to this nonsense. And I see it. I'm gonna leave this alone. It has Diddy there. I'm not gonna read that off. I think it's pretty much should be done in the whitelisting, the misdirected search results, and that was already explained. Oh man, I should have went live. Because we can stop and talk about this for a whole hour. This is crazy. And I feel like the stuff that they're talking about, they didn't make leaps and bounds yet. Y'all talking about shit from like last year. A lot of this ain't new. So why are they in courts today talking about like, what are we doing? How slow is this shit gonna go? Y'all on the second page. We're on page 75 right now. What y'all talking about? But then again, that's how they make the money. Everything moves super slow. That's how I feel though, man. Again, in conclusion, this is a bad look. It's gonna hurt the rollout of Iceman. It is what it is, because when you're in a lawsuit, it just don't look good. And for these things, I think he has to win. When they say, yo, okay, when they say 10% of the streams, I think they gotta pump. I think they gotta have an argument like, yo, 50% of the streams. like UMG really went behind the scenes and plugged in with this person and that person, this person, all the streamers. They got this guy to do this, they got this guy to do that. They went to the radio station and did this. It was a plant. It was an entire industry plant of a song. Y'all got to do that. They got to win that way. I got to win that way. And we have proof. I have to win that way. That makes sense. But yo, he dissed me. I dissed him, but then he dissed me harder. That sounds crazy. It's going to hurt anything he does moving forward. And the thing about it is, right, this stuff pops up, just pops up. Every now and then, pops up. Based on the courts, when they want to do, when they have time to, talk about this or, have a scheduled meeting in terms of this lawsuit. So you don't even control, like, when this shit pops up. So, again, you could be on a whole rollout tour, media run, this just pops up that day. Then what? It looks bad. Let me know if I'm bugging in the comments. Shake my hand, hit the like button. Damn. Damn. Not Like Us is not a part of the rap battle. What? Y'all have a good day. I'm out, man. Black.